So, 2019 has been a year. I honestly can't even remember it all. Had to search the old Facebook page just to make this video, but welcome to another year-end recap with your host, Dakota Wollmer. January 2019, right off the bat, I reclaimed my youth. Inched closer to completing my first novel, added More Than Stardust to Amazon Prime, reflected on my personal growth, touched on climate change, tried my hand as a caricaturist, self-promoted, a lot, revived old dreams, and kept you all updated. In February, I was feeling those film noir vibes. I started trying to fund the screen adaptation before my book was even published. What? And began editing my novel. March was interesting because literally nothing happened. Aside from attempting to cast the Mage Stone way before I should have. And then in April, we began rehearsals for the REPC original play, Alice, in which I was cast as the Mad Hattress. And near the end of the month, I finally self-published The Mage Stone. Only available on Amazon. Link in the description. Free for Kindle Unlimited. And also you get a free ebook with the purchase of any paperback copy. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So when May came along, we started vaguely promoting Revenge from the Dark, a series I was cast in that begins filming in 2020 in England, baby! I also released the very first promo for the Mage Stone, link in the description. Also started a survival job in the same building they used as the outside of Arkham Asylum in the Joker movie. Fun fact. Created a Facebook page for the Mage Stone, tried again to fund a screen adaptation, started working on book 2, got recast as Alice, balanced mom life with my acting career, and did an interview for Kys Korner, The Talk. In June, they aired my Kys Korner interview, link in the description. I got featured on postproductions.com, made the Mage Stone free in honor of Pride Month, made an update video, took this nifty vid on the D train, leveled up while also raising funds for Planned Parenthood, released a new book cover for the Mage Stone, announced my plans of flying to England, and went back to teaching acting, which I forgot to mention is a thing I've been doing on and off this year, which technically started in December of 2018. Anyway, July brought about new headshots, the finale of my Wonderland career, aka the first, last, and only performance of Alice. I also fell back into the face app trap, created yet another new cover for the Mage Stone, made some concept art for the newest promo, link in the description, and finished the month off strong with a failed photo shoot. Yay! In August, I tried new things, continued teaching acting, owned my anxiety, and updated my reel, link in the description. September marked my return to Blood Manor. I taught my last acting lesson of the season, updated my IMDb, link in the description. I did press night in the cemetery room, and October is when I first auditioned for the role of Terra Nova. More on that later. I also did my Dracula Bath Boom review. Link is where you think. But you may want to skip over the rest of October if you are squeamish about fake blood or burn makeup. Here's the timestamp. So, obviously, October was the month of Blood Manor. Most of the season, I was the serial killer victim, but on my final night, I was a cannibal escaped from prison. Also, in between all of that, I did an interview with MeetVenus.com. Link below. And for Halloween, my man and I went as demons. In November, we filmed 2020, the short film in which I played a villain from the future named Terra Nova, and not long after, we released the trailer. Link down below. And sadly, on Thanksgiving, I said goodbye to my longtime fuzzy companion, Meathead. May he rest in peace. I miss him dearly, but ultimately he was old and had a lot of health issues, so I just try to take solace in the fact that he's no longer suffering. On a lighter note, December is here, and I have finally begun to seek Spanish-speaking voice actors for the translation of More Than Stardust. I will be voicing Celeste, of course. Yo hablo español. Un poquito. And 2020 is now available for streaming on Amazon, so check it out when you get the chance. On Friday the 13th, I was the Christmas kid, or some thought an angel, in Blood Manor's Krampus. And now I'm just preparing for my third funding attempt for the Mage Stone, this time as a pilot, and stay tuned for my new demo reel to drop January 1st at midnight. Ooh. Thank you all so much for watching, listening, subscribing. If you are not already subscribed, do that. There's lots more to come in 2020. Merry Impeachmas, by the way. I also forgot to mention that I spent 3 days raising funds for Planned Parenthood, again, in December, this month. And that was really great. Unfortunately, I didn't raise enough funds to stay on the staff, but, I'm glad that I was able to do my part for those 3 days because I think, it's a very important issue. And Title X funding being stripped away thanks to Trump means $60 million out of their budget, which they could be using to help women, not only for, abortions, which is the reason it was taken away, even though federal funding can't go toward abortion anyway, legally, like what? Anyway. But it also would be for pap smears, STI and STD testing and treatment, cancer screenings, all sorts of reproductive health. And men, women, non-binary people could all go there for treatment or for, screenings or whatever they needed. It was for reproductive health in general. It is for reproductive health in general. So if you have the ability this year, definitely head over to PlannedParenthood.org and give them a donation. If you can only do one time, that's fine, but they're really looking for monthly right now because it helps them plan their budget better and figure out how much of everything they can really, help people with. So on a month-to-month basis. So that, if you have it in your heart, 'tis the season of giving, right? Even though, Christmas is over, and so is Hanukkah and the other winter holidays, other than, the upcoming New Year. Anyway, sorry about my tangent. Anyway, thank you all so much for subscribing. Stay tuned for lots more. All right, have a good one. Happy 2020.